What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel for another watch along stream. It is Sweden versus Switzerland. Sweden has traveled all the way to Switzerland, and this is the World Cup qualifiers, people. And we do get a new manager as well. It is Graham Potter, people. His first game, his first match for Sweden. Jon Dahl Tomasson was sacked last month for the dreadful performances from the boys. He got sacked, and we brought in Graham Potter, the former Brighton, West Ham, Chelsea manager, and he is the new manager for Sweden. For me, Sweden pretty much have to win these two games. These last two games against Switzerland and against Slovenia, they have to win. And also, Kosovo has to lose their two remaining games in order to have the same points as Kosovo. Because currently we are sitting as we sit in bottom of that table. We are sitting at the bottom of that table with just a 1 point, people, with just a 1 point. Switzerland is all the group leaders, and then it is Kosovo with 7 points, and then you have Slovenia with 3 points, and last on that table it is Sweden with just the 1 point, people, just the 1 point. So for me, the interesting thing for me is that I want to see what Graham Potter will bring to this team. That is what is interesting for me. I want to see different tactics. I want to see an attacking style of a play, right? And I do believe that Graham Potter will able to do that for Sweden. But the other thing is also is that we will play a playoff for the World Cup, right? In order to get to the World Cup, you see, this is the thing. Me and my brother, we were chatting about this a couple of days ago, and we were talking about the fact that Sweden did so badly in these qualifier rounds, right? We lost against Kosovo twice. We drew against Slovenia 2-2, and then we lost against Switzerland. And I was saying, that's it. We are done. We're not going to the World Cup. And he said something that was very interesting. He said, but you know what? Do you remember that we used to play the UEFA Nations League, and we did very well in that one? As a matter of fact, we are the leaders in our group, basically. And what happens is that they are taking teams from whoever are the leaders in that group. They are taking them, and they are giving them a playoff to qualify to the World Cup, basically. That is what's going to happen. So Sweden has another route to go to the World Cup, basically, purely because of the fact that they are the group leaders in the UEFA Nations League. That table is solved. So therefore, if you look at it this way, it's actually meaningless to have these two games, right, against Switzerland and Slovenia. But the interesting part is we get to see what this new manager has to offer. And I think as a manager, Graham Potter is a lot better than Jon Dahl Tomasson. Sometimes Jon Tomasson looked confused. He was clueless, right? And the thing is that Sweden do have good players, people. They really have good players, right? You do have Isak, you do have Jokers, you do have Alanga, you have Kulusevski, you have Ayari. Amazing players. You do have it. A talented players in your team, right? So there was no reason for Jon Dahl Tomasson to actually get the team to perform the way they did. And the other thing is that when you are playing for the national team, people, it is different from when you're playing for your club, right? The national team, when you're playing for them, you have to play with a pride, basically. You have to play with an honor, basically, and you got to perform, right? You are representing the country. That's what you are doing. So therefore, every game that you play has to be a battle. That's the way I'm looking at it. It has to be a battle, and you have to perform. And I have to say, the boys haven't done that. Some games we have tried to perform very well, I think I like the game we played against Switzerland. I thought we were actually pretty decent against Switzerland the first game, right? And it was just unfortunate that we lost. And we also performed against Slovenia, but we actually took the gas off we took the foot off the gas in the second half, where Slovenia came back and they scored their 2 goals and they equalized, and that was it. The game ended in a draw, basically, right? So tonight, hopefully we will see a manager who knows what he's doing. That is what I'm actually looking at here. And obviously, I was about to say John Dole Tomlinson. That guy is not the manager anymore. Graham Potter has chosen a slightly different lineup for this game, right? Gyökeres is injured currently. He is not playing, and I don't think he is on the bench either. Isak should be playing. So I'm looking at the boys here on the TV, and it looks like Isak's not in the lineup. So let me go get my the lineup for you guys. I'm gonna go get the lineup for you guys. Let me just go over there and get the lineup. The guy, oh, he also changed the formation as well, which is beautiful. It is 4-4-2, classic 4-4-2. In goal we have Johansson, and then as a right back we have Holm, and then in that central defense we have Lagerbielke and Hein, and a left back we have Daniel Svensson. Those are the defenders and the goalkeeper. In that midfield, it is 4 midfielders. You have the right winger, which is Bernhardsson, and then in that central midfield it is Kohlstrom and Ayari, and then as a left winger it is Elanga. Up front we have Nygren and Svanberg. Those are the players that are actually up for the starting 11. That is the starting 11, people. And then you have on the bench, you have Brahagi, Forsberg, Gudmundsson, Alexander Isak, Kraft, Lindberg, Lundgren, Nordfield, Sema, Stortfield, and also Zetterström and Seneli. I think I have pronounced that name correctly. If not, you have to basically forgive me for that, right? Those are the players. Those are the players that Graham Potter has chosen, and those are the ones that are going to represent the country now. And another thing was that Graham Potter actually called up the Malmo left winger Ali Taha, right? But unfortunately, Ali Taha is injured, so therefore he cannot be part of the nation's team, basically. So, will we see a good performance from the boys? Will we see a good performance from the boys? I hope so. And I hope that we get to see a beautiful attacking style from Graham Potter. I hope to see a team that knows what they are doing, because technically Graham Potter is a very good manager. And I like to watch the Brighton play in the Premier League. And I like to watch them play because they played with such an attractive football, and they had such an attacking style, and they defending very well. And that was beautiful to see from the boys. I mean, from the Brighton, because I'm not a Brighton fan. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I like watching Brighton. Even now and then, I like watching Brighton team. But I did enjoy when Graham Potter was the manager for Brighton, people. And I know he's capable of doing great things. He's actually quite good of a manager, right? So, are we going to see a good game? I hope so. I really do hope so. It's going to be interesting. At least it's going to be interesting to see what sort of a performance the boys will put in, right? That's the interesting part. So, since we are the bottom of the table, we need to win these 2 matches if we're going to be realistic. Realistically, we need to win this game, and we also need to win the game against Slovenia. And if we do that, that will give us 6 points, and then we had 1 point from previously, so that will be 7 points in total. Now, if Kosovo loses their remaining 2 games against Switzerland and against Slovenia, right? then we will be in par with Kosovo. And then you will take in the goal difference. You got to take in account the goal differences. And I think on a goal difference, Kosovo will win over us in that aspect, because they did score against us 2 goals and then 1 goal the last time we met them, right? So that is what the way that is the way it looks currently for Sweden, right? But bear in mind that we can also go to the World Cup by playing the playoff, purely because of the fact that we were the group winners of the UEFA Nations League. That gives you a playoff ticket, so therefore you can go through that route and go to the World Cup. And I remember when we lost against Kosovo, I lost my head and I said, that's it. The dream of going to the World Cup has ended, people. I even made a little short about it. Silly me. Obviously, I did that. I was pissed off the fact that we lost that game, right? But nevertheless, though, that was that. So I'm correcting it here, and I did make that mistake. But we will have to see whether we will get to the World Cup, either by winning these 2 games, hopefully with a good goal marginal, right? And Kosovo losing their games, and then through that we're going to the World Cup, or going to play in the playoff and going to the World Cup through that way. Those are the options, people. Those are the options. Welcome to the stream, mister. Welcome to the stream. Yo, what's good? What's happening with you? You good? So I'm not even going to give you guys a predicted scoreline. I'm not going to do that because I do not know who's going to win this game. I really do not know, right? I'm hoping Sweden will win it. I'm hoping. That's a hope, right? If we're going to win this game, I hope we win it with 3-0, right? So we can get a goal difference in place as well. So let's see. The boys are lining up, people. They are lining up. And also tonight is a full-packed night. It's Saturday night, people. Let me get my timer ready. Oh, the game kicked off already, and I wasn't even ready. There you go. It has kicked off, and I put on my timer just in time. So like I said, it is a full-packed event night. Saturday nights is always full-packed with sports most of the times. We got the game, Sweden versus Switzerland. Once I watch that one, this one is done, then there is a boxing, right? Ubek Jr. is boxing tonight. And then later on, late in the night, it is the UFC. And it is Makachev against Della. So it is a full-packed night, people, right? Saturday night. If you like sports, then you are in for treats. With the football, with the boxing, with the UFC. Whatever you like, they got you tonight. They really do have you tonight. So let's focus on the game, people. Let's focus on the game. And also, the other thing is, put what you think the scoreline is going to be in this game. It's interesting. Do you guys have trust in Graham Potter? Do you guys trust Graham Potter? It is his first match for Sweden, right? What do you guys think of Graham Potter? That's the other thing as well. I personally do like it. I think he's a good manager. He really is a good manager. That's what I think. And I think he can make Sweden perform, right? Why is Isak sitting on the bench? Maybe he's nursing a bit of a knock, right? If I was Graham Potter, I would have started Alexander Isak in this game. Maybe he's gonna bring him on in the second half and force something against Switzerland, people. Let's hope so. Let's see. Right. So far, we're trying to hold on to the ball, and we haven't been able to hold on to the ball yet. The interesting thing is also that for you guys who watched the Premier League, right? During the time Graham Potter was the manager for Brighton, his playing style was attack, defend, counter-attack, right? Do not sit too deep in your defense and play attractive football. That is what Graham Potter does, basically, right? Whether he will be able to do the same thing here is something else, right? Because I know teams are different. I mean, he went to West Ham. He struggled there. No, before he went to West Ham, he went to Chelsea. Chelsea bought him out from Brighton. I remember that. They offered him a lot of money, and he came to Chelsea, and he really struggled in Chelsea. Chelsea are full packed of youngsters, full packed of good players, but he wasn't really able to get them firing up, right? But the Chelsea team is always difficult. It's always difficult, right? Unless you get the time to do some sort of a progress with the team itself. And then he went later on to West Ham. And for West Ham, in that job, he was not brilliant at it. He really wasn't. And the time that he got was also very short, right? So that is a little bit history about Graham Potter's managerial positions before he came to the Swedish national team, people. Right. So I think the key players is going to be the right winger and the left winger here. They're going to be up and down all the time, and trying to cross those balls into Nygren and Swanberg. I haven't seen Swanberg play. It's the first time I'm seeing him play tonight. Basically, I haven't seen him before. I do not know how good it is, but Nygren is very, very, very technical player. Very, very technical player. And let me have a look at the chat. It's Mr. says, he says Östersund was the time he was insane. I'm guessing that you're talking about Graham Potter, the manager itself. I did hear that he actually managed one of the Swedish teams before he went to Brighton, wasn't it? I think so. I think so. Whether it was Östersund or whether it was Mjällby, I can't remember exactly which team it was. Correct me on that one. Was it Östersund? Östersund, I should say. Was it Östersund or was it Mjällby? Let me know in the chat. Mister, you seem to be having a little bit more knowledge about that section itself, so let me know. You saying obviously it is Östersund. Corner comes in for Switzerland. They had it out. One player that we got to keep an eye on is always the danger man, Mbola. Mbola is a very, very strong, powerful attacker, right? That is their striker itself. Here he comes with the header. Oh, good header by Lagerbäck. Very, very beautiful header. And we get the ball on the break. Come on, hit him on the break. Nygren to Holm. We slowed it down. We slowed it down. Why? We could have hit him on the counter-attack. And obviously, it's not Goodmanson who's playing as a left back. It is Daniel Svensson who's playing as a left back, people. It is Daniel Svensson. Mr. says it is Östersund, right? And they actually went to the European League knockout stages and they beat Arsenal away, I think he says. Amazing. I did not know that, right? I mean, my memory doesn't serve me right when I actually think we got beaten. So Arsenal got beaten by Östersund. Now, that must have been a good game to watch. People. Absolutely amazing. Looks, welcome to the chat, people. Welcome to the chat. Let me know what sort of a scoreline do you guys have? What sort of a scoreline do you guys predict for this game? Right? I'm interested. I'm going to go on a limb and say Sweden's going to win it. Right? And they're going to win it with 2-0. That's what I'm going to say. 2-0 for Sweden. That's how the game was going to end. But will the boys be able to apply those tactics, those playing style that Graham Potter has been working on, right? And obviously, he's just recently been installed as a new manager for the national team, and he hasn't had that much time with the boys, has he? Right? And for your boys to, here comes Sweden. Bernhard Sean, no, it is a Nygren. He falls over. We get a free kick. We do get a free kick. And it looks like we are defending a lot better with 4 defenders. We used to play with 3 defenders. You remember, John Dole Thomason used to play with 3-5-2, right? That was his formation. But tonight we are playing 4-4-2, people. 4-4-2. And he's good. Graham Potter's tactics are good. I'm telling you guys that, right? He really is good. So it's up to the boys to perform, basically. It is up to the boys to perform tonight. And they need to show a pride in their job, basically. They need to show a pride in their job. Ayari on the ball. He goes all the way back to the defender. It is a Loga Belki. All the way to Holm. I think we got another player that was called up as well. I think it is, what's his name? Emil Forsberg has been called to the national team as well. He's sitting on the bench tonight. He is sitting on the bench, right? I don't know why Gudmundsson sitting on the bench. I think Gudmundsson is absolutely beautiful left back, right? But Graham Potter has chosen Daniel Svensson for that left back. He must have seen something in the training, right? But I think, from my personal opinion, Gudmundsson is a lot better left back than Svensson. That's what I think. Gudmundsson, what he does for you is that he defends very well, and he also goes up and down on that left side, doing the overlaps and the underlaps for the likes of Elanga, who's playing on the left wing right now. So it is what it is, people. It is what it is. Mr. says that the defense looks better already. That's what you mean by it, right? The defense looks better already, right? Switzerland they do have a lot of ball possession. They're good on the ball. They really are good on the ball. But we are nicking the ball away from them now and then. Now and then we are nicking the ball away from them, and we're trying to hit them on the counter attack. But they are a little bit too clever for that. So they're sitting back off and basically inviting us to attack them, basically. So if we do that and we go full front, right, what they're going to do is they're going to nick the ball away and they're going to hit us on the counter attack, right? So it is a game of a cat and mouse currently. Who's gonna do the mistake first? Who's going to do the mistake, and who's going to capitalize on that mistake? That is what it looks like currently. Basically, that's the way I'm looking at it. What I have in front of me, right? So, but anyhow, do me the favors, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Much appreciated, right? And hopefully we will win this one, right? Imagine if Kosovo loses against Slovenia and we win here. And then we go to Slovenia comes to us, because we are going to play in Sweden, right? It is going to be our last game in a home ground. I think it's going to be in the Solna Stadium. I think it is. The Strawberry Stadium. That's what I think we're going to play in on that night. That is against Slovenia. But first and foremost, let me not go too far ahead with my thinking. Here they come, and they scored. Mbolo scored. That was a simple cross into the box. And I was talking about this guy. I was telling you guys, he is the danger man. He is the danger man. Mbolo just smashes the ball into the back of the net. Absolutely crazy, right? Just a simple cross into the box. And I don't know what the Loga Belki was doing with that. He was the one that marking him. He was the one that was marking him. Look at that. I mean, that is an area where you're supposed to protect the ball coming into the box. Yeah, they do have two dangerous players. Two very dangerous players. It is Mbolo and Xhaka. Those two players are very dangerous, right? They got their goal. It is 1-0. Nothing we can do about it. It's nothing we can do about it. I mean, we are playing away from home anyway, and the fact is that that was a poor defending. I mean, that is a poor defending from the boys, right? That is a very poor defending from the boys, and you can see Logan Belke was holding on to Mbolo. You're not supposed to hold on to him. You're supposed to be in front of him or put a foot right in front of his feet. Simple. Put your body in front of him so he doesn't have a go at the goal, right? So he doesn't have a go at the ball. But mistakes happens, and I think the boys are getting used to the formation. They are getting used to playing 4 defenders at the back, right? Lagerberg used to play as a right back. The couple of times he played for Sweden, and the person that used to play next to Hein was who was it? Let me have a look. Let me have a quick look on the bench. Who used to play next to Isaac Hein? Who used to be next to him? I don't see him on the bench. Ekdal used to be. Yeah, Ekdal used to be next to Hein. Ekdal used to be next to Hein. And Lagerberg used to be as a right back. Right? Hein in that central, because of the 3 defenders, Hein in that central defense, Goodmanson on the left side, and then Lagerberg on the right side. That is what it used to be. Now we are playing with the 4 defenders, right? So that positioning is a little bit awkward for Lagerberg currently. But we cannot afford to make mistakes. We cannot afford to make mistakes, people. We cannot afford to make mistakes. It's silly. And that was a silly way for them to score against us. That was a very silly way for them to score against us. They have a lot of ball possession, Switzerland. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Even if you're not performing very well, you need to control the ball. You need to have better ball possession. Go on. Elanga on the run. No. The right back got a tackle in and he blocked it. Poor throw in by Elanga. Very poor. Here we go. Can we get our attack going? Can we get our attack going? We seem to be, we're not really getting the ball to the front boys. We really aren't. And obviously Switzerland are protecting their defense, right, with their midfielders. They really are. Every time we come to the midfield, they are basically pushing us off. They're pressing us high and they're winning the ball back. They are winning the ball back, people. What's going on, Mal Trippy? What's going on, Mal Quickie? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Welcome to this game. Big up to Martel Tranguli. I think I pronounced your name correctly. If not, If not, yeah, I apologize for that. Nevertheless, currently I cannot bring you on, my guy. It is the watch along, and we are watching the game. We are watching the game, and I'm still learning the OBS system. I still do not know how to bring on people onto the platform. It would have been amazing, right? When we're doing the watch alongs, right? Like just the way we are doing currently in the halftime, for you guys to come on to give your opinions regarding the game and so on. That would have been brilliant. But I just have to learn about the OBS system and how to bring on a guest and all that kind of stuff. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. As soon as I figure that out, then we'll be able to bring on guests into the platform, right? So you guys could give your opinion on the screen, people. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. Hopefully, I will be able to master the OBS system, because I'm not using StreamYard, people. I am not using StreamYard, right? That is what it is. OBS, that's what I'm using. Alanga on the ball. Ayari. Come on. You can't lose the ball that easily. And the passes are not on. The passes are not on, people, right? The passes are not on. We're not finding our players with the passes. We need to do a lot better with the passes. We need to. As soon as you're doing the pass, run. Find yourself a new position, right? And when you do that, you're actually dragging a player out of their position and you opening up the area for another player to run into, right? Pass and move, pass and move. I remember this from the young ages when I used to play football. In my young ages, right? What was it, 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old? I used to remember what the manager, the trainers used to say. They will tell you, pass the ball and move on. Pass the ball and find yourself a new position. Just keep doing that. Bad Hardson. We go back to the defenders. You see, this is what is going on currently. As soon as the ball is threaded to the midfielders, we're not finding the two strikers straight away. We're not finding the two strikers straight away, people. Right? And the ball goes back to the defenders. What are the defenders going to do with the ball? You are the midfielders. You're supposed to find that pass to the front line. Simple as that, people. Simple as that. But a lot of ball possession for Switzerland currently. It really is. And that is not good. That is not good. And that press that we are doing currently is not effective. The press we are doing currently is not effective, people. Right? Here they come on the right wing. The cross. Good header by Hayne. Very good header by Hayne. Looks says Sweden. Yes, Sweden, my guy. We are supporting Sweden. They're playing us around, man. They're playing through us. They're playing around us. They're having fun so far, Switzerland. They really are having fun. Going through our players. Look at those passes. I mean, easy. 1-2 between themselves. Right? What is the press doing currently? I don't understand the press. When you're pressing, you're supposed to press as a group. As a group, you're supposed to press. Not one individual going to the ball and all of a sudden you are out of position. Right? That is not good. The cross comes in. Ayari trying to clear it out. Svensson trying to find Alanga. Come on, Alanga. On your bike. Nope. Nope. The defenders retrieve that ball, and they go all the way back to their goalkeeper. All the way back to their goalkeeper. They are in full control currently. They are absolutely in full control. It's going to take a couple of games for the boys to find their rhythm. It's going to take a couple of games for the boys to learn about the Graham Potter system, right? Currently, they look clueless. They really look clueless. They don't know how to defend against Switzerland currently. They really do not know how to defend against them, right? Switzerland are playing around us, through us, and they're making it look easy as well. They are making it look easy. All I want the boys to do is, when you're doing the press together, right? Press together as a team. And when you do that, then they won't have any option to pass to, right? Because you're marking the player. You're simply marking the player. As simple as that. Ayari trying to find Elanga. The ball is an awful pass. Absolutely awful pass. Has anyone seen Sven Barry play before for Sweden? Has anyone seen Sven Barry play for Sweden before? Because I'm surprised. This is the first time I actually see him in the team. Here they come, Switzerland. Oh, 5 against 6. Switch over to the right side. That's a poor pass from Xhaka. We got away with one. That was 5 against 6 players. And they could have easily done something with that one. Granit Xhaka chose to go for a long ball from the left side to the right. And obviously that didn't work out for them. Here we go with the throw-in. Svensson clears it out. You see, how are you going to do a clearing out the ball from your own throw? That's crazy. That is crazy. You have a throw-in, and you're the one who end up clearing the ball out. Sven Barry again clears the ball out. Not too far away. Switzerland got the ball. They switch over to the left side. Akanji to their left winger, who loses the ball, and it goes out for a throw-in. Like I said, it is a very simple thing to understand. It's a very simple thing to understand when you have a new manager and they don't know about the manager's tactics and the systems. It's going to take a time to actually adapt to the way he wants you to play. So it is what I expected from the boys. I thought it was going to be a lot better, because we are into 25 minutes, 26 minutes into the game, and I still haven't seen a solid tactics. I still haven't seen the game plan yet. I haven't seen it, right? Here they come, Switzerland. Svensson gets the free kick. Hein, Svensson, throw in, straight up. Embolo looks very strong. He looks very strong. And I think he's kind of scaring a little bit Hein and Lagerbelke. Because of his physicality, he is the type of a player that will bully you. He will leave an elbow on you, right? He's quick as well. So we got to be careful around him. We really need to be careful around him. Johansson all the way to Lagerbelke. Berhatron, come on, you got it. Now get past him, Cross it. Ayari loses the ball. I wanted Ayari to take the shot straight away. I mean, that was a good work from Bert Hudson. Here he is again. Cross it now. You got an opportunity. No, he gives it to Holm. Cross in. It is cleared out. It is cleared out. Here they come on the right side. Mbolo on the ball. He slows it down and goes back to his defenders. My predictions has been awful. Very awful. I mean, I do have wild predictions. I do understand that. Like I said it in my early in the stream that we were going to win by 2-0. We are down by 1-0. Football is it is an amazing sport. This is the reason why we love football. It is full of entertainment. It's full of emotions, right? Especially when you want the team to do well, right? Sometimes they do well, sometimes they don't. Currently, we're not doing well. We are not doing well, people. They are not doing well. And Mr. says, come on, we have to get a shot. Shot on target. We haven't been able to sniff their goal. We haven't been able to, sniff their goal yet. Alanya here comes. Gives it to somebody. Back to Alanya. Nygren, what you doing? That pass. That's such a poor pass. That is such a poor pass. Like I said, that was a good attack as well. But we haven't been able to even smell at their goal. Right? You need to be close enough to the goal to smell the goal. Not a shot on target yet. We haven't even got a shot. Mister, you realize that, right? We haven't even got one single shot on target. Here comes Switzerland on the right side. They are playing better than us. That is the simple fact currently. They are playing better now, better than Sweden currently. They really are. Here they come on the right side. Cross in. Oh, missed it with the head. He missed it. Ebola with the header. Janssen grabs that. I mean, that cross from the right side into the box. The Switzerland, I think, is the second striker. No, it's not even the second striker. It is one of the defenders. He was in there all by himself on the first post. Hein wasn't marking him, right? Svensson wasn't even there. I mean, the defending is awful. The defending is awful. And if they keep doing this kind of mistakes, it's going to be 2-0, it's going to be 3-0, it's going to be a very embarrassing result. It's going to be a very embarrassing result, people. Right? I don't like it. You shouldn't be able to be all by yourself anywhere in that box. You have to be marked by someone. You have to be marked by someone. Holm. Ayari. Come on, Nygren. He goes all the way back to the defenders. Tage Belke. Goes to Hein. Ayari, come on, pick your head up. Holm. No, he goes back. Ayari. I mean, they are defending as a unit, Switzerland. Alanya, can you do something now? Goes on his left foot. Cross in. Come on, Nygren with the shot. He scores. He scores. Absolutely beautiful. Gotta go back, people. We gotta go back. I mean, I was talking so much rubbish about the boys not getting a sniff on the goal, right? Absolutely got it. Absolutely got it. Nygren with a beautiful shot. Beautiful. It is 1-1 people. 1-1. Kom igen Sverige. I mean, the goalkeeper got a hand to it as well. The goalkeeper got a hand to it, right? And he couldn't keep it up. He couldn't keep it up. He couldn't keep it up. That's what we want to see. We want to see more of that. We want to see more of that. Take a pride in your profession. Take a pride playing for the nation, right? Go for it. Go for it. Don't be scared. Play with courage. Play with honor. Play with enthusiasm, right? Do that. Do that. And when you do that, fantastic things are going to happen for you. It really is that simple. On Tuesday, we are playing against Slovenia. On Tuesday, we are playing against Slovenia, people. Right? And that should be an interesting game as well. Here comes Switzerland. Xhaka with the ball. The cross comes in from the right side. Hein clears it. Shot comes in, but he does not hit the target. That was... We were lucky there. We were lucky there. We were lucky there. He's standing inside the box and he fires off a shot. That was not on the target, but if that was on the target, that could have crept in onto the right side bottom corner. I like that attack that we did. The one we scored from, that was a good attack. It all started with Alanga with his quickness from the left side, cross into the box. They try to clear out, gets the ball back to Ayari, right? No, the ball to Lundgren. And Nygren takes the shot, even though he was struggling to keep control of the ball. But he goes off, takes the shot, and we score from it. Good lads. Very good. Very good. Xhaka commits the foul. This shows as well. This shows as well. I have to say it. You know, when you go at a team, right? You go at them and they show you weakness and you're able to score against them, then that tells you, you know what? Every time we go on the attack, we should be able to make something up. We should be able to make something up, basically, and take advantage of the mistakes from them. Simple as that. Really simple as that. We get a free kick. We do have a free kick, people. Oh, come on, let it be a good cross into the box, man. Let it be a good cross into the box. It is Alanga and I think it is Nygren as well there. I think it's Alanga that's going to take it. Cross comes in. Nygren with the head. Completely misses the target. Completely misses the target. It wasn't even Nygren, it was Swanberg. It was Swanberg. I mean, the header looked all right, but you just couldn't find the target. I mean, Mr. said, so yeah. You felt that one as well. You felt it. I felt that one as well, my guy. I felt that one as well. I mean, it is that frustration. It comes out in it. And that you get that release of that frustration. The boys going at the goal, not having a chance at all. And then we create something and we score from it and you go, yes, let it go out. Let it go. Take all the stress out. Simple as that. Here they come on the right side. Is he going to cross it? It is bad guy. They switch over to Xhaka. Oh, here comes cross in. Oh, good defending by Svensson. Good block. Absolutely good block. We are toe-to-toe with them currently. Like a boxing ring. They're giving us a couple of boxes, right? Couple of punches. With diving and dashing and all that stuff, right? Long throw into the box. Just clear it. Just clear it. Bernhardsson, good run. Good run. Is he going to take it on everybody? Oh, Xhaka steps in between. He's a good defender, good defensive midfielder, Xhaka, you know. He really is. Here they come on the right side. Good defending by Hayne. Wins the ball back. Long ball out to Nygren, but Nygren was held on by the defender, Akanji. Very good defender, you know, the Man City defender. And you have the Man City defender, and you also got the Newcastle defender, right? Oh, they make a mistake. Can we capitalize on this one? Come on, Alanga. Take the shot. Oh, no. I mean, that mistake. They made a big mistake there. And we broke on them on the counter-attack. The ball was slipped into Alanga. Alanga trying to cut it back into the box again. It's blocked and it goes out for a corner kick for Sweden, people. Are we good on set pieces? Has Graham Potter worked on any set pieces with Sweden yet? Let's see. Can we score from this? It comes to the first post. Oh, that's a high boot from Nygren, I think it was. They get a free kick, yeah. Is a high foot. No, it is Swan Batty. It is Swan Batty again. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, mister. Alanga should have done it a lot better. Alanga should have done it a lot better. He should have. He should have. You're absolutely right. You are on target. Right? Perhaps cut it back on your right foot and then go for the goal. You could have done that. You had options, right? You had options. Alanga loses the ball. Ayari picks it up. Oh, beautiful turn. Free kick. Just outside the box. Just outside the box, basically. Just outside the box, people. I mean, that is a very good turn. It is Bernhardsson. He's having a good game so far. I mean, he's taking on players, right? He's doing those long runs. And every time he's getting that run against the defenders, they are getting little bit scared, right? They don't know what to do with him. He's quick and he's able to dribble. And they are getting stressed in certain situations. Mr. says that is exactly. They get too stressed in this kind of situations, right? And I want the Switzerland's to get stressed, right? I do want them to get stressed, but our boys get stressed as well, right? For the situations that he was in, it was a golden situation, like with Alanga. He should have cut it back on his right foot and take the shot. But then again, I always said this before. Oh, here comes. Oh, man. Nygren. It was to the back post. It was to the back post. Just put your foot through it. Nah, man, nah. Nah, the ball was a little bit too far away from that angle. He couldn't score. From that angle, he couldn't score. The only option that he has was to cut it back into the box. Here comes Switzerland. They're building a lot of attacks from the right side. Have you noticed that, guys? Have you guys noticed that? They're building a lot of their attacks from the right side. Svensson's doing all right, but I think we would do a lot better with Gudmundsson as a left back. Because what Gudmundsson will do for you is that he's going to be doing those runs together with Alange on the left side. So that forces Switzerland to go further down into their field, basically. They get a corner. Here comes the corner to the back post. And it is a free kick for Sweden, people. It is a free kick for Sweden. I mean, the young boy is actually doing all right so far. He is doing all right so far. But if it was up to me, I would have played Gudmundsson. I just simply think he's a better left back than Svensson. That's what I think. Right? Big up, K Plum. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Oh! How can you miss that? How can you miss that? I didn't even see that port. It is Bert Hodgson up against the goalkeeper, one-on-one. Oh my days. Oh my days. That should have been 2-1. That should have been 2-1, man. That should have been 2-1. Simply, just lift it over the goalkeeper. Just lift it over the goalkeeper. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Mister, I think you're absolutely right. They are getting stressed. As soon as they come close to the goalkeeper, they don't really know what to do with it. Other than go for a hoping. They just shoot and hope. Just shoot and hope. One-on-one. I mean, he's not going to get a better chance than that. He is not going to get a better chance than that. He is not going to get a better chance than that. One-on-one. When he gets that chance, he has not to mess it up. You're right, mister. You are absolutely right. I mean, look, Graham Potter has to take the boys in that dressing room and he has to tell them, listen, boys, you have played a decent first half, right? And that's the end of the first half, people. That's the end of the first half. You guys have played a decent game the first half, right? So, whenever you get a chance in front of the goal, take your time with it. Just stop for a second, right? And see what sort of option you have in front of you. Whether you can lift it over the goalkeeper like the Bert Hodgson had it, right? And also, if you have other players with you, if you can just lay up to your fellow players. Just simply calm them down, right? Because we did have opportunities. I mean, we had 2 golden opportunities. The one that we nicked the ball away from the defenders and we were 3 against 2. And Alange went with the cross into the box, but it was blocked. That was a golden opportunity. Bert Hodgson, I mean, seriously, brother, you simply have to lift the ball over the goalkeeper. That is a golden opportunity to score. You're not going to get a better chance than that, right? So, you simply have to tell the players, look, you have opportunities, take your opportunities, right? Just take it. Don't think about it too much. Just stop for a second, split second, and make a better decision. Simple as that. Simple as that. Right? Hey, look, says, I believe in you, Sweden. He says, I believe in you, Sweden. We all believe, but sometimes that hope that we have, it was not that great against Kosovo. It was not that great against Kosovo again, twice away at Kosovo and in Sweden when we played against them. And then Switzerland, we lost against them. And we drew against Slovenia. I mean, the hope, we do have a hope, but sometimes that hope turns into ashes. Right? We played 4 games. No, wait. Slovenia, Kosovo, Switzerland. Yes, 4 games. We lost 3 and we drew 1. Right? So we will see. We will see what happens. We will see what happens. Now let's talk about what we've seen so far in the first half. I mean, we started poorly. The Switzerland was having a lot of ball possession. They were playing around us and they were playing through us. And for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes into the game, it was looking dark, people. It was looking dark. They scored their goal. That simple cross from the right side into the box, and Bowman took his shot beautifully, and they scored. Bottom corner, left bottom corner, bang, into the net. Simple. And then the boys had to wake up a bit, right? They had to wake up. They had to stop playing their play, and they had to roll the ball, get a little bit more ball possession, and we start hitting on the counter attacks. And we had opportunities, people. We had opportunities. And it looks like they are wising up to Switzerland. Currently, Sweden are playing a lot better than in the second half of that first half, right? We played a lot better, people. So, in the second half, I want them to play exactly the way they played in the last 15 minutes of the first half. Just keep doing what you were doing, right? And you will get the second goal. You even will get a third goal. We had 2 golden opportunities to score the second goal. Bird Hodgson completely missed it. 1-on-1 against the goalkeeper. You just simply have to bury that one. You just have to bury it, right? And then Alanga's chance wasn't really 100% of a pure chance. But he could have cut back on his right foot and go for the goal, or just lay up to one of the other players. He could have done that, but he chose to cross the ball back into the box, but it was blocked, right? Too easy. He made it too easy for the defenders. And I like that shot from Nygren. I always say Nygren is technically sound, you know, and he has a beautiful left foot. He really have a beautiful left foot. And the way he took that chance, right? It came from the bottom of his heart, right? He went for all his courage, and he took the shot, right? And it was so powerful that the goalkeeper actually got a hand to it, but he still managed to get into the back of the net. So that is good. 1-1. We are back in the game. Can we win it now? Can we win it? And I start seeing what I used to see Brighton, what I used to see when Graham Potter was in Brighton, the attack, right? The attack and that solid defending from the back and hitting teams on the counter attack quickly. I am seeing that. I'm seeing some sort of a glimpse of that, right? So it is good. It is good, people. So the boys are gonna chill out a bit in the dressing room, get their team talk and all that stuff. And come back for the second half. And I think this second half is going to be interesting. As long as they don't go into that dressing room and start sleeping and come back out half asleep. Because we have a habit of doing that. We did that against Slovenia. You guys remember that? We were leading that game 2-0, right? And we came back out from the dressing room, thought that the game was done and all that stuff. And they hit them on the counter-attacks again and again. Bang, right? I can't say much about the Kosovo one because Kosovo hit us on the counter-attacks in all the goals. The first game away at the Kosovo, the second game in the Sweden's home ground. The Kosovo one, it was pure counter-attack play from those boys. Simple as that, right? But one thing we need to do, Graham Potter needs to put Alexander Isak into the field. Take Sven Barry out. Sven Barry has to come off and put Isak in. Together with Nygren, I think they're going to create havoc up front for us. That's what I think. That's what I think. But anyway, do you guys think we're going to win this one? Do you guys think we're going to win this one? It is 1-1, people. And you've seen for the last 15 minutes in the first half, we were actually playing a lot better than the Switzerlands. We were playing a lot better than them, right? So let me know. And while you're doing that, hit the like button for the stream, people. It doesn't cost you a penny, right? It is that little thumb up underneath the screen. Just hit that one so we can get the like up high for the stream. We are about 7 of you guys in the stream so far. Thank you very much for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, then do it now as well. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. I think I did my own sort of a drink. I've been experimenting with the drinks, you know. Here in Sweden we call it saft, right? If you guys have the strawberry saft at home, what you do with the strawberry saft is that you take it, the strawberry saft. You put some water on it, and then you squeeze a bit of a lemon on it and taste it. It is absolutely beautiful taste, people. It is absolutely beautiful, fresh taste to it, right? Benji says, just be physical, win one first and the second balls as well. Win the first ball and the second ball as well, right? Fight like maniacs. And go crazy, completely nuts. Go just nuts. That is what he's saying. Let me have a look here. Where is it? I may as well show it. Right? Just be physical and win the first ball and the second balls. You're right. I agree with you that. I absolutely agree with you. Show courage, right? Be there physically, because you're as big as those players, right? And you can be that physical against them. They're not taller than you. They're not stronger than you. Simple as that. You need to come with a warrior heart. Just go for it, right? And the second one, what was that what you said? The second one was, and fight like a maniac, like go completely nuts. So I like it. I absolutely love it. Go completely nuts, so man. Just go, let it go, let it go. All that negativity, all that stress, and that what do you call it? That expectation on your shoulders. Let it go and just play it with freedom. And when you do that, what you're gonna see is that you're gonna see a change in you. You're gonna see that, right? A different way of playing. So far, what we've seen in the later half of the first half, beautiful. We are taking the game to them, and we are actually creating chances. We are creating chances against them, right? You can't say that in the first game against Switzerland, despite the fact that we had Gyökeres and Isak in that game, right? We were not creating as much chances. But in this one, we already created about 3 beautiful chances for the boys to do something with it, right? Oi, I got news for you guys. I got news for you guys. No, is it the good news or bad news? No, that is a bad news. I got bad news for you guys. Kosovo just scored against Slovenia. Kosovo scored against Slovenia. I thought Slovenia scored against Kosovo. That's the reason why I was saying a good news, but it's not a good news. It is a bad news. Because you do want Kosovo losing to Slovenia. Now, if Kosovo wins that game 1-0, Kosovo will be on 10 points. Right? So there's no chance of coming second in this group. The way things are standing currently. It is Switzerland and Kosovo that will advance from the group. Simple as that. But like I said earlier in the stream, at the beginning of the stream, we do have another route into the World Cup. And that is purely because of the fact that we played so well in the UEFA Nations League. We are the top of our team, our group. So therefore, you do have a playoff to play in order to get to the World Cup. Right? So you can do it through that way. So everything is not lost and it's not a gloom, right? Dark and gloom yet. It's not. There may be a chance that Sweden may play in the World Cup. Right? Let's hope and see. Let's hope and see, people. While I'm at it, I still haven't seen you guys putting in your score predictions, people. What sort of a score prediction do you guys have now? It is 1-1, people. It is 1-1. Right? It is 1-1. So therefore, who's going to win it? That is the question. Who will score for us if we score? Right? Curious. I'm just curious. Nygren got his goal. That's beautiful. That's what you want for your striker. Right? Will the other striker get his goal? Or would he be taken off and Isak comes in? We will see. We will see. Oh. I only wish one thing. I only wish one thing of the night, because everything is currently beautiful the way it is for the night, right? You have the Swedish national team playing, and then it's going to be the boxing later on, right? Impact Junior against Connor, and then it's going to be UFC. But the UFC one is late in the night. That's the only downside of the night, right? I wish it was around 11 o'clock. So you can actually watch it and go to bed around 1 or 2 o'clock, right? But that's not the case. The boys are back out. And the game has started. The game has started, people. Let's see what the boys will do in the second half. Oh, there we go. Come on. Referee, get him a yellow card. Oh, BKK Sport. BBK Sport. Big up to you, bro. Big up to BBK Sport, man. I really enjoy your content, man. I really do enjoy your content. This guy is absolutely big Arsenal fan, right? For you guys who do not know about BBK Sport, right? Now you know. Go to his channel, subscribe to the guy. Absolutely beautiful human being. Let's go. Here we go. On that tag. Nygren. Take the shot. That's a poor shot, man. That's absolutely poor shot. I thought it was Nygren, but it's not. It is Svanberg. It is a Swan Batty. One of our boys are down. I think it is Holm who's down on the floor. Right? Who do we have to substitute for Holm? On the bench, who do we have on the bench that can come in for Holmes? Because I haven't seen the other right backs. I think we're going to be putting in Kraft. I mean, he played there as a right back before. He can do a good job there as well. But the question is, once again, why isn't Isak on the field? I want Alexander Isak on the field so we can at least score another goal, right? Take the game to them. I mean, Holmes, he's holding on to his groin, and I think he's feeling it. Is he considering to bring in Goodmanson for this? Goodmanson is a left back. He shouldn't be playing as a right back. Here we go. He's back on the field. I mean, what happened is that those attacks that we actually made against Switzerland, right? It actually forced them to respect the way we are playing. And they're not attacking us the way they were attacking us in the first half, right? The beginning of the first half, that first 25 minutes, that first 30 minutes in the game, they were all over us, people. They were all over us. But now we are forcing them to actually be a little bit wiser with their attack, because we can hit them on the counter attack and they are being a little bit scared of that, right? Holmes is down on the ground once again. I think he needs to come off. I think he needs to come off. He's done for the night, I think. Yeah, he's holding on to his groin and that's it. Is he going to put Bert Hudson as a right back then? Because he's talking to Bert Hudson currently. Graham Potter is talking to Bert Hudson. Is he going to put him there? And perhaps getting another midfielder into the field. And I like what Bert Hudson does most of the time is that he is a willing runner. He keeps running and running up and down all the time on that right wing, right? I like it. He's a danger man for us with those crosses into the box. And I think him playing as a right back is a bad choice. Put on a Kraft. Put in Kraft. Nope, it is Goodmanson that's coming in. And I think he's going to do a bit of a shuffling around. I think Svensson's going to go to the right side. I think so. Because Goodmanson is a pure left footer. Yeah, that is what it looks like. Svensson to the right side and Goodmanson to the left side. Oh, that's a poor tackle. Karlström gets the yellow card. He had to do it. He had to do it. I mean, they were breaking on us quickly. They were breaking on us quickly, people. But that is a poor tackle, though. That is a poor tackle. BBK says, how do you feel about the Graham Potter being the new manager? I think he's a very good choice from the Swedish Förbundet, the Swedish what's the chairman of the Swedish national team, to appoint Graham Potter. I think Graham Potter is absolutely amazing manager. I really did like him when he was the Brighton manager. I've seen good things from them during his time with Brighton, right? The way they played Brighton under him was absolutely amazing. Not very well when he came to West Ham or Chelsea, because those two teams are bigger than Brighton itself. But as a manager, I think he's a man who knows what he's doing, and he's absolutely perfect for Sweden. Especially when you compare him to John Dahl Tomasson, who did not have a clue how to actually manage this team. This team is full packed with talent players, and he was not using them correctly. So I think Graham Potter is a very good manager for Sweden. I really do think so. Right? And one thing what made me watch them Brighton at that time was because of Graham Potter, right? I heard that he used to manage a Swedish team in the Swedish league, right? And then he came to Brighton itself, and I thought he was Swedish from the beginning. Then I find out that he's an Englishman, right? So I figured, you know what, follow him, see what sort of a type of tactics he uses. And I thought he was amazing in Brighton. It really was. And Brighton was going up and down on that field all the time, defending, counter-attacks, right? That quick transition from the back to the front. I think the way he plays the game is absolutely beautiful. It's just unfortunate that it didn't go very well for him in Chelsea, because Chelsea are full packed of young players and they have very high standards in Chelsea, and he didn't get adequate time to actually make something happen. Oh, here comes Sweden. That was a poor cross. It's blocked. Anyway, he didn't get the appropriate time to do something with Chelsea, right? He didn't get the time. And then you look at the time he was in West Ham. I don't know what went wrong there. I do not know what went wrong there. But all I know is that West Ham was losing games after games. But as a manager, I think he's a good manager. I really do think so. Sometimes you succeed in certain positions, right, with certain teams, and sometimes it just goes against you. That's just part of football. This beautiful football, this beautiful sport that we love. That's just the way it is, right? Switzerland are controlling the game currently. They really are controlling the game currently. And I think we need to do something about it. We need to do what we did the later half of the first half. That's what we need to do once again. Winning those balls back, right? Forcing them back into their field, deep into their field. And then, you know, keep control of that ball possession and make sure that we actually hitting them on the counter-attacks and play through them and around them as well. Get those crosses into the box as well. It just annoys me the fact that Isak's still on the bench. It just annoys me that. Oh, here comes Sweden. Alang on the left side. They all get back. They're defending now. For a second there, we were 3 against 2. For a second there, we were 3 against 2 people. Alanga takes on his defender. He goes out for a corner kick. He goes out for a corner kick. Chat, what do you guys think about Graham Potter? Am I exaggerating with Graham Potter? What do you guys think? Is he the right man for the position for the Swedish national team? Let me know in the chat as well. Let me know in the chat as well. For you guys who agree with me, put a yes. For others, just say no. Or just put a sentence with your own opinion on it. The corner comes in to the first post. Oh! Nygren! Oh, man. They wave out for foul. They say it's a foul. Somebody pushed someone. Nope, it's the goalkeeper that came out, and Hayne was floored. Hayne was floored down to the ground. And yet the goalkeeper gets the foul. Switzerland gets the foul. They're having a lot of success on our right side. They're having a lot of success. That was the same thing at the beginning of the first half as well. A lot of success. And once again, we're doing exactly what we did in the first half, the beginning of the first half. That press that we are doing, we're doing it with individuals. We're supposed to do it as a group. Bird Harshan, come on. Start the attack. Nah. Alanga was not ready for that one. He was not ready for that one. Oh, come on. That is a penalty. How the hell? I mean, that is a penalty. It's a penalty, people. That was a poor pass back to the goalkeeper. And Ebola comes in between the goalkeeper and the ball. Ah, come on. He barely touched the guy. He barely touched the guy. Ebola jumps down to the ground and says it is a penalty. Referee says it's a penalty. I mean, that is absolutely poor pass. I think it was Goodmanson, was it, that passed the ball back to the goalkeeper? Was it Goodmanson? They're going to check it. The VAR comes into a play. I mean, I did see that Johansson actually touched Embolo. Embolo was touched by the goalkeeper. But is that touch strong enough to bring him down? I don't think so. I don't think so. My. The check is over. It is a penalty, people. It is a penalty. Is he going to score? Yeah, he does. It is 2-1. It is 2-1, people. I mean, we shot ourselves in the foot. We shot ourselves in the foot, people. Right? That pass was never on. That pass was never on, people. I mean, I think it was Goodmanson that actually did that horrible pass back to the goalkeeper. Robbery, says Mister. It is robbery. Maybe. But that pass, I'm disappointed with that pass back to the goalkeeper. That pass back to the goalkeeper is a poor pass. UEFA and FIFA should be ashamed. Maybe. I mean, he did touch him a bit. But for me, oh, they're in again. Oh, good save, goalkeeper. I mean, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy what's going on currently. Hayne completely loses the ball. Ebola one-on-one against the goalkeeper. And I think he hits the goal. He hits the ball. The ball hits the goalkeeper's head. And he goes out. And he goes out. I mean, it's not good. We are shooting ourselves in the foot. We are shooting ourselves in the foot. They get a free kick, man. They do get a free kick. Mr. is pissed off. Mr. B is pissed off. He says that this is happening right now. It's outrageous. It is absolutely outrageous. I mean, the fact that we're actually shooting ourselves in the foot is outrageous. I mean, we're putting ourselves in this mess. We are putting ourselves in this mess. No need for Goodmanson to pass the ball back to the goalkeeper. Just clear the ball out, right? If you're going to pass it, make sure that the pass goes to its target. Simple as that. Simple as that. And then he does that mistake, losing the ball. If you are the last man, the last defender, do not make a mistake. Do not make a mistake. Right? I know we all human beings, we do make mistakes, but you're playing an important game, man. You are playing an important game. Oh yeah, it's not that important anymore. It is not that important anymore, purely because of the fact that Kosovo is winning against Slovenia. Kosovo 1, Slovenia 0 currently, as it stands. Hein clears that ball out. Hein clears that ball out. Come on, Alanya from the left wing. Oh, he almost got it, the ball to Isak. Isak is on the field, people. Isak is on the field. We should have a little bit more firepower up front. Mr. says conceding is normal. Yes, it is. But every goal we are conceding in this World Cup qualifier is just a mistake. Come on, guys. That's what Mr. is saying. Yes, we have made a lot of mistakes. We have made a lot of mistakes. And it's all about who capitalizes on that mistake, basically. Teams are gonna press you and they're gonna try and make you make mistake. As soon as you make that mistake, they're gonna take advantage of it and they're gonna hit you on where it hurts. That's what it is, basically. That is what it is. It is normal. It is normal, people. Good defending by Hein once again. Ah, that is such a poor pass. That is such a poor pass. I mean, who is it? Who's number 22? Can't remember who it was. Let me see. Number 22. Zelani. Okay. Zelani. When did he come in? Completely. I didn't even see him coming into the field. I mean, that pass that he did was absolutely poor. It was absolutely poor, people. Absolutely poor. He's seen Alanya on the left wing, right? Making that run. And you just simply have to find him with that pass. The ball goes to the defender. They say Switzerland defender. Simple. Very simple. Oh, come on. Isak and Isak and who was it? Was it Bert Hartson? They clash. I mean, they clash. Isak and Bert Hartson trying to go to the same ball. They're trying to do the same run. And they stand each other's way. They stand each other's way, people. Absolutely crazy. Hein. Goodmanson. Elanga, come on. Elanga. Goldstrom. I mean, I can't believe the fact that they actually took off Ayari. Ah, that is a poor shot. Senelli took the shot. Senelli took the shot, but nowhere near the target. Nowhere near the target, people. Here they come. Ebomo. Xhaka. Shift is over to the right side. There you go. Cross back into the box. A good header by Lagerbäck. Ah, come on. You can't lose the ball right there, man. Goldstrom just clears that out. Why did he take off Ayari? Why did he take off Ayari? I mean, I understand that Selani has to come in, but Ayari is a lot better than Selani, you know. Zenali and Ayari is a lot better than Selani. Switzerland are doing a couple of changes. They are happy with the current situation. They are leading the game 2-1, right? All they have to do is just protect what they have. That's what they're going to do. They're going to make it a lot more difficult to play against them. They're going to defend, right? Sit off a little bit, absorb a bit of a attack, and then hit you on your counter-attack. That's what they're going to do, people. That is what they're going to do. Come on. Press all the way. Go on, Elanga. Good. Making no mistakes. The ball is not out. Keep playing, man. Go on, Isak. Wins the ball back. A throw in for Sweden. I mean, when the game was 1-1, it had that bit of excitement, you see? Hoping that we were going to score the second goal. Right? And then we make that silly mistake. of that stupid pass back to the goalkeeper. And that puts us in trouble. They get a penalty. They score from the penalty. It is 2-1. Here they come on the attack again. Cross into the box. Goalkeeper comes out. He completely misses the ball. Oh, yeah. This cannot be true. This cannot be true. Right? This is not real. We are just creating problems after problems for ourselves. Goalkeeper comes out. Nobody's pressing him. Right? He goes forward to bring the ball down. Grabs the hold of the ball and then lets it go. He lets it go. Kanji. They holding on to that ball very nicely. Simple. They're controlling the game. They are controlling the game. And that's what you need to do when you are actually leading 2-1. Simple tactics, you know. It is a smart tactics as well. Very smart tactics. Long ball out from the goalkeeper. This is the worst qualification rounds that I ever seen Sweden being in. Right? Oh, Bart Hartson. He loses the ball to Granit Xhaka. I mean, Granit Xhaka is a strong boy. He is a very strong boy. He wins the free kick. Ah, man. And I have never seen Sweden being this poor. Never. And it is a decent team as well that you do have. Right? Sweden do have a decent team. But how poor they are, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, here comes. Areas just opened and they scored their third goal. It's 3-1, people. It's 3-1. Game done. Dusted. Game done and dusted, people. No coming back from this. No coming back from this, people. 75 minutes into the game, they score. Simple pass through the defenders, right in between them. He goes to take the shot with his left foot. And goalkeeper is supposed to do a lot better than that, but no, he scores. I mean, it ricochets off. Yeah. It bounces off Goodmanson's foot, but goalkeeper just simply cannot get his hands to the ball strong enough. And they score, man. They score. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Absolutely disappointing, man. I was actually giving the boys a prop, right? Telling them, listen, you guys did well in that later part of the first half. You guys did well. You went back into the game. You took a bit of a control. You created chances for yourselves. And you scored a goal. Simple as that. and then you come back out. And I was saying to you guys, if the boys come out to the field half asleep, then the problem is that we're going to lose the game. They scored 2 goals. They scored 2 goals. We haven't been able to replicate what we did the later part of the first half. We were not able to replicate that. Right? It's 3-1, people. It is 3-1. Lindberg and Forsberg is going to come in. Alanya is going to come off. Is it Bert Hodgson? Bert Hodgson and Alanya comes off. Mr. says another fiasco. You can say that. You can say that, my guy. It is ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. I think Sweden are good enough to beat Switzerland. I really do think they are good enough to beat Switzerland. But they just happen to play them in a time where they got a new manager in. And the new manager trying to make the new things happen. The new system. He's trying to implement the new system for Sweden, right? So we met them in a bad timing. We met him in a bad timing. Here comes Sweden. On the left side. Forsberg. What's he going to do? Gudmundsson. Cross in. Isak gets had to it. Or had it down to. Lindberg crosses in it back into the box, but he goes past everybody. He goes past everybody, people. Oh, here they come again. Oh, I thought they were in again. This is very interesting. Mr. says something very important. And I agree with Mr. This is what he says. This is what he says. Where is it? There. You can't see the whole. Why can I not see the whole thing? Why can I not see the whole thing? Anyway, let me read it out to you. What it says basically with that text is that even now, playoff is not necessary. If we somehow win and go to the World Cup, we are going to be embarrassed in the World Cup, playing the way we are playing currently. Right? We will be embarrassed. There are teams a lot better than Kosovo, a lot better than Slovenia, a lot better than Switzerland. And if you come up against them, it's not going to be just 3-1 or 3-0 or something like that. It's going to be 8-0, 9-0. Right? Embarrassing results is going to be very embarrassing. And simply, this is not a World Cup class level team. That's what Mr. says. I feel your pain. I feel the same way as well. I feel it. The boys are not simply good enough. They are not good enough. And they are not playing a system that is good enough either. I mean, I'm not judging Graham Potter yet. I'm not. Right? This is his first match. And he's still implementing his way of playing. And the boys need a bit of a time for that. But if we do go to the World Cup, we're going to be in trouble, people. We are going to be in trouble. Teams are going to take advantage of us. And they're going to score a lot of goals against us. Right? So maybe we're just better off not going to the World Cup at all. Right? And basically saves us that embarrassment that could come our way. What do you guys think? I mean, I understand Mr.'s point of view. I agree with him. I hold the same view. It is interesting, isn't it? When you think about it that way, it is interesting. It really is interesting. Would you take the chance and just go there? Yes. As I'm looking at the game currently, we can't even get the passes right. We can't even get the passes right. We can't even get the passes right, people. So look at the way it looks like the way it looks right now. The way it looks right now is that there's no point doing a watch along for the game against Slovenia. Right? There's no point doing the watch along for that game because it's meaningless. Right? It's definitely meaningless because we are losing the game here, Switzerland. It would have been a lot more interesting if we won this game and Kosovo lost against Slovenia. Then that would have been a little bit more interesting, you know, for the sake of who's going to be the second team in the group, right? But now Kosovo has cemented itself as the second team in the group. Switzerland as that number one in the group. And we are in the bottom. Oh, here they come once again. It's 3 against 3 and that could have been the fourth goal, you know, that could have been the fourth goal. Mr. says still Slovenia isn't good, so as good. So still Switzerland was a bit too much for the start, but Slovenia can get a lot more interesting for Graham. Yeah, it could be interesting from the manager's point of view and that implementation of the tactics that he's going to implement, right? The playing style that he's going to implement. all that stuff is very interesting, right? But there's nothing hanging on that game. There's nothing hanging on that game. But Slovenia is losing currently against Kosovo, so they're still at third position, and then Sweden is the last in the group. So it is the bottom and the last to the bottom that's gonna meet each other on Tuesday. Yeah. So from the fan point of view, it's not gonna be a good game at all. But for the manager, like I said, he wants to implement his way of playing. So therefore, it is interesting, yes, for Graham Potter. At least the under 21s played a better. They played a lot better than the men national team, eh? Who did they play against? Who were they playing against? I was too busy to watch those games. I don't know who they played against. The couple of times I watched them play against teams like Georgia, and they were doing well. They were doing well. They played against Macedonia. Did we win in that one? Did we win against Macedonia for under 21s? I mean, that third goal just simply killed it off. Oh, yeah? 4-1. They were bossing that one, yeah? That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Maybe we can pick a couple of players from the under 21s and bring them to the seniors. Right? We do need midfielders. We do need defenders. And we can do with 2 more attackers. This was a very difficult game for Graham Potter. His first match against a very tough team. And I thought the first half we did very well. Right? We did very well the later part of the first half. Not the first 25 minutes, right? And that sparked a bit of encouragement within me, saying, oh yeah, the second half, if we come out and playing like we did the later part of that first half, then maybe we can create something. Maybe we can do something. That's what I was thinking to myself. And obviously, Switzerland just rolled us over. They just rolled us over. That third goal was absolutely beautiful attack from the Switzerland. But the second goal, the second goal they scored was a poor penalty to give. Poor penalty to give. Right? I still do not know who that. I think it was Goodmanson, but I think I could be wrong. But that pass to the goalkeeper was not on 100% on that. He was not on, basically. He shouldn't have done that pass. It's easy to be what's the word I'm looking for? It's easy to say something after the effect, right? Because you already know the outcome of it. But when you're in the moment, sometimes you're taking the chance, and it was a poor decision from the fella. Sim, that's what I'm trying to say. It was a poor decision from the fella. They even brought in their youngsters into the field, letting them have a go against us. Here they come. Good foot from Hayne. He blocked that one. What is that? What is that? Once again, we can't even thread a pass to our fellow players, man. The truth to be said, obviously we've been poor in this game. Absolutely poor. Right? And it doesn't help because of the fact that Switzerland are the better team. And they have their way of playing. They're really good. Reason why they are the group leaders. But I was hoping that we were going to play a lot better. Oh, here they are. They're in. They scored. Fourth one. I mean, the way he turned, hold off the defender, and he scored. It is the youngster that came in as well. Even the youngsters are scoring against us. Even the youngsters are scoring against us. It's becoming embarrassing, man. It is becoming embarrassing. Four one. Look at that turn. Look at that turn. And then the way he finished off was beautiful as well. I mean, Logan Belki is not a central defender, man. He is not a central defender. He was turned too easily. Absolutely easy. But they're going to the World Cup. I wish them best of luck. I wish them the best of luck. I hear you, mister. I hear you. If you keep watching the game, it's just gonna piss you off. It's just gonna piss you off. But it's a couple of seconds left, and the game should be done now. I think it's gonna be the last kick, and that's it. The game is done. The game is done, people. We were beaten. 4-1. 4-1. They smoked past us. Right? That was Graham Potter's first match up against Switzerland. And what I saw is simply not good enough. And the boys simply was not good enough. The boys were not good enough. I mean, the encouragement that we had the later half of the first half was good. I mean, we were able to attack them, and we scored our goal as well. But the rest of the game, we were absolutely dog shit, man. Absolutely dog shit. Right? And if we go like this to the World Cup, we are going to be embarrassed by other teams, man. They're going to score a lot more than what Switzerland did to us. It's poor to see Sweden this way. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Football is unforgiving sport, man. It is very, very tough sport. And unfortunately, we are in a deep shit currently. I don't know how we're going to get out of it. Graham Potter has to implement his tactics. He needs to get a couple of more games in. and see if the boys can perform a lot better than what they did today. Simple as that. We came to the end of the stream, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I wish you a good night, people.